I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds among heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Big George Foreman. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, the Injections.
All right, guys, listen up. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Opening round here, scheduled for 12. Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
Round number one, and he's already down. Up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
Good block there by Bad Intentions. Holy cow! Bad Intentions is in bad shape.
Punch it out, guys.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? What does the jab offer him here?
Victory.
It's as simple as that.
It sure is.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of...
There it is! George Foreman! And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Foreman is rising up after being knocked down. Big George went down. Now he's going to continue on.
And now he has to find a way to kill that clock.
Nice block by Foreman. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Good block by Bad Intentions. Last 10 seconds of this first round. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
He fires off the combination there and it lands. George Foreman's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Blocks that belt line well.
Keep your hands up.
Holy cow! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Come on, keep busy, guys. Come on now. Come on. Keep...
George Foreman talks about the rope-a-dope, saying, you remember the rope-a-dope? I was the dope. That has stayed with him.
Yeah, it has. You know, that was a ghost that had to be exercised. And it took him 20 years to exercise those ghosts.
Able to get away from that headshot with the blocks. Foreman's able to avoid that punch. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Good job protecting himself. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, wow! George Foreman's in bad shape. Good defensive skill. Bad Intentions is doing a good job of just creating some space there, just pushing off. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Teddy, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time.
No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other.
Foreman's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Big block by Big George. Big George Foreman, originally from Marshall, Texas, where as a youth, Teddy, he was involved in a lot of street fights, and he had a reputation as the kind of guy that you didn't mess with out and about.
You know, we've had a lot of fighters that have come out that route. Boxing has saved, has turned a lot of young men who were in trouble on the streets, turned them into not only world champions, but, you know, world champions as people that could serve society. Foreman is one of those young men.
Blocks it away. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Lands the counter.
Hit it out. Let's go.
Well, he's throwing it, but just missed. Isn't landing it. George Foreman blocks that punch. That's a good block by Bad Intentions. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by George Foreman. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good block by bad intentions. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Those uppercuts that George Foreman was able to land on Joe Frazier and winning the heavyweight title, they were lifting Joe Frazier off the ground.
You know, Joe Frazier, because of his style, as terrific as he was made to order for George Foreman.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Nice job to land that counterpunch and getting away from one of his own by bad intentions. That was off the mark. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
In and out, in and out.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Blocks that belt line well. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. Look at him put his punches together. Seconds to go in the fourth. There's another left hand from him. Both men accurate with their hooks against each other. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Good defensive skill. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
And a smart counterpunch by bad intentions. through this round here. Blocks away that headshot. George Foreman blocks that punch. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Intentions is in bad shape. Oh boy, he is stunned badly. He is staggered and hurt and could go down. Teddy, what do you got to be yelling for encouragement if you're the corner?
Well, if it was a baseball game, I'd be yelling for rain. Right now, I want this stopped. But what he has to really get is a way to clinch.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking it. That's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter.
Holy cow! Bad Intentions is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Foreman showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
Good job staying away from the danger there. That shot unable to land. Foreman's got to understand that he's trailing in these scorecards, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, but he also has to understand a way to turn it around. He has to try to zero in on one shot that can give him a chance to turn this around.
But if it hasn't been there all night, how's it going to show up out of left field?
You know, I think that it is there. He just has not taken advantage. Every once in a while, his opponent, when he steps back with his hands down. What you have to do now is look for that shot right behind him where he's going to walk into it.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Good job protecting himself. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Big George looks like he's got a bloody nose. Gets rid of that effort. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Counter punch. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
A good block. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Foreman dismisses that with a block. He said he was going to do it from the outside, and now he has. He just got to his man.
His opponent had no idea that he was still in range. He thought he was at a safe distance. Now he knows he wasn't.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by George Foreman. Great movement to get away from those punches. There it is! A rousing left hand by George Foreman. Halfway through this round. What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight this has been. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
He comes back with the left hand again. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. George Foreman's really in a groove right now, landing that straight punch.
Well, what he's doing is he's staying outside at the right distance. He's getting his opponent, you know, sort of lean in a little bit, and then bang, that straight shot is right there.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And that's where he wants his man opposite him, right against the ropes.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Gets rid of that body shot. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Well-targeted counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out. You stay with it.
Good, smart, tactical move here, backing up his opponent against the ropes. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Wow, is he defensively sound. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
I think it has come to that point. He's behind on the cards. He's just got to be. Going to take a knockout to win this?
Yeah, I think so. And it's going to take a certain kind of attitude or strategy, a change in strategy. You go into the fights, you don't look for a knockout. You're looking to use your jab. You're looking to set up punches. You're looking to go rounds. Right now, he's got to find a way to get a knockout. Look for one punch. One big punch right now.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Nice block by Bad Intentions. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by George Foreman. Good defense, just covering up down low. Come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue or red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. exchange. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Targeted counter punch by Bad Intentions. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Wow, is he defensively sound. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use G's, he used distance.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
And there he counters back against his opponent. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Blocks that punch. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Good block by Bad Intentions.
Move your feet.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. blocked that away. It was targeted for his head. Look at him put his punches together. We come to the end of the round. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. And looking up at these corners, you can see the cutmen obviously getting to work as they do after every round. What makes a great cutman?
Well, he's got to have the right medicines, the right coagulants to stop that. Usually Avitine, thrombin, adrenaline. But the most important thing, Joe, is he has to be calm. He has to be able to identify where that cut is. Maybe there's more than one cut. You got to be calm enough to see the whole picture, the whole landscape, clean it off, put pressure on it, get that medicine in there, keep your fighter from getting excited. And then you need a fighter who's going to get on his wheels a little bit, give the medicine a chance to work.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by George Foreman. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. George Foreman blocks that punch. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Which way will it go? Let's find out by sending it up to the ring announcer.
Tonight, the judges have reached a split decision. Your winner, that intention.
Intentions is your winner. He gets the nod by way of split decision.
Hey, Joe, it was a good fight. You know, I'm not complaining about that, but I'm complaining about how they came to a split decision. If I'm the commissioner, I'm calling these judges in and say, hey, you watch the fight with me and explain to me how you came up with this.
Well, we've said that many times before, Teddy. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.